praise to Yahweh, in the name of his Son, Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone. This is where I have learned this truth, and this is where I am still learning this truth. And also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. This is going to be a quick video on the prophecy of Revelation 13 and 16. Again, we keep going over this thing because it is so important and so close. And no matter what, all right, there's going to be people that fail this open book test. Okay. So we'll start off reading the prophecy, and then we'll go into a little bit of an article. All right. So it reads, again, it's Revelation 13, verses 16 and 17. And he, right, that he being the wicked, right, the one that has the earth in his hand, Esau, Edom, okay, causeth all right, that goes back to the Greek word poieo, which means to make ready, and so at the same time to institute. All right, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, so no matter your status or your so-called status, you're going to be forced to, you're going to have to make a choice when it comes to this. And really, it's not a matter of you making a choice. It's not a matter of what you want to do or how you feel. It is what the Lord is going to have you do. Okay? It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Okay, this mark points to technology that is already in the earth. The technology within itself, right? The technology itself is not sin, but it is the receiving of this technology that is sin. Okay? And that is what the he, all right, is going to cause people of all kinds of status in this world to receive. All right, the only way out of this is going to be the Lord's will. Okay. Let me read that again, the whole verse this time. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17 reads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, that points to this thing being made mandatory. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. Okay, that is how he's going to cause it all to receive. You're going to have to make a decision, or a decision will be made based on if you hold to the things of this world, all right, and you want to hold on to this life, or if you are a part of Yahweh Shai, okay, in the body of Yahweh Shai, and have the mind of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right, we know that these things of this world are going to pass away. We know that the things of this world, if you love the world, you do not love, or the love of the Father is not in you. Okay, he tells us to be holy, which means set apart. Okay, set apart from what? Set apart from the spirit of this world. Okay, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. All right. Let's go back here to Revelation 3 and 10, just to all right, point to who is going to be safe. Okay. Revelation 3 and 10 in the red letter. So this is Yahweh Shai talking, which Yahweh Shai is whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, among other names. All right. His Father, the Almighty God, the Most High God, his name is Yahweh. All right. But this is what it says in Revelation 3 and 10, red letter. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So we keep his word to the best of our ability. Okay, right now we are hopeful, and on the day of the Lord and through all this temptation, we hope to be proved as more than hopeful. Okay, we hope to be proved as the remnant and the elect of of Yahweh. Okay, so now let's go back here to the prophecy. Okay, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Let's go ahead and touch on this technology a little bit. This technology is the micro CHIP. It is the RFID CHIP, otherwise known as the mark of the beast. What this acts as is a badge of servitude to the people that are against the Messiah. All right, the ones that the Most High God has indignation with forever. You are receiving a badge of servitude. You're picking a side. All right, which we already spoke about this, but it is the Lord putting you on that side of the line. Okay, and there is no middle ground. You're either going to be on that side or the Lord's side. All right, and there are a lot of traits, characteristics, requirements, right, that you need to be, or that is specified in the scriptures for either side that you're on. All right, there's traits and characteristics of the ones that are uh, going to receive that badge of servitude. All right, that are followers of the ones that are against the Lord, that are contrary to the Lord, the ones that the Lord had the indignation with forever. Okay, the people that hold on to this wicked spirit of this world, man. The ones that hold on to this world instead of having the other traits, all right? Not being a part of this world, joined to this world, not holding to the things that this world holds up as precious. All right, we know that our treasures, all right, are in heaven, are in the life to come, the age to come. All right, we put our hope and faith in Yahweh and Yahushai. The other people on this other side of the line put their hope and faith in this man. All right, Esau, Edom, and I don't mean a single man. I mean a people. All right, more specifically in this time, it is the top banking families that are gonna push this onto the world. All right, there are lower or lesser Edomites. All right, but they don't know what's going on just as much as 2/3 of Israel don't know what's going on. All right, all of these people have been taken by craftiness. All right, or the Lord has put the spirit of deep sleep upon these people. Okay, the Edomites don't. They just don't care. All right, the lesser ones. All right, they know that they have red privilege. All right, they know that they have a power in this world. The first thing to go to is telling you to go back to where you came from, or calling you a byword. Okay, if they don't know what's going on, they're just as lost as 2/3 of Israel. All right, they don't have any idea about the bigger picture because they don't consider the Lord. All right, for the most part. Okay, so and everyone's been lied to. All right, the Lord knows who everyone is. All right, in this day, Esau, Edom, has done such a good job at hiding and putting labels, his own labels, on people to where they think they know what their heritage is. They think they know what their so-called race is. And some of us, all right, not some of us, but yeah, we have come out of the world. But even when we were in the world, some of us hold to our race or what we are as a color, including um, Esau, Edom. All right, the lesser of Esau, Edom. All right, before we came into knowing that we are the children of the Most High, all right, we held to being a color. All right, we thought a color was our nation, the black nation. All right, black culture, black this and that, a black man. Okay, and they held up to white whatever. All right, But we are nations that were hidden. Okay, there are Edomites, there are Israelites, all right, there are Ammonites, Moabites, right, Ishmaelites, okay, but this man has deceived the whole world, all right, but the Lord's about to put an end to this deception, and he's in the midst of doing that today. This truth can't be denied, all right. Luke 21:15. Let's go there really quick. All right, Luke 21:15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom. Again, a red letter. All right. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And that is what telling the truth is. That is what this truth is. Something that no one, all right, whether it's adversaries or even us before we came into it, no one can gainsay nor resist. Okay. So this mark is the micro C-hip again. It is the RFID C-hip. It is the mark of the beast. It is a badge of servitude to this man. It is sin. Okay, not the technology itself, but the receiving of this thing. Okay, so a few examples that we've given on this channel, and what the Brotherhood has put out there. A couple of examples is Neuralink, or Elon Musk's brain technology. Okay, that was one example. Another example is Walletmor, Walletmor. These are just examples of the technology. All right. They can change the names. They can make one business go out of business and then take that same technology and put it behind another name. All right. They can remove certain people that you are getting used to hearing with tied to these technologies and put someone else's face up there. So pay attention to the technology, and then you can make a note of the names and the faces. All right, but it is the technology that you need to be concerned with. Okay. All right. Because believe me, they're going to use all different kinds of ways to push this, and even Israelites. All right, they're going to find some Israelite with some status because they think money is status. All right, whether it be the physical money, the dollars, or whatever, or after the dollars go away, maybe it'll be numbers on the screen that these Israelites are going to take hold to. All right, because they hate to hear the truth from someone who looks like them for the most part. All right, but they're going to think they have some type of status in this world, and they are going to help push this technology on the people. They're going to make you feel like it's safe, all right, to get this thing inside of you. All right, they did the same thing back in 2019 or 2020, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, they used Israelites for that also, to get people comfortable, to get people to see people who look like them in order to blow smoke up their ass, to get their guards dropped, and in turn get the drop on whoever fell for that scheme. Okay, it's going to be the same thing when this mark of the beast comes around. All right, and we are not if someone hears all this and thinks that we push colorism, it is not. This isn't a black thing. All right, this is an Israelite thing. This most definitely is an Israelite thing. Okay, it's not a black thing. Okay, we ain't a part of no Black Power group. All right, we ain't a part of any of that mess, man. Okay, there are Israelites that look like all nations. This is an Israelite thing. So if you are a different shade, if you look like a Chinese man, a Japanese man, or an Indian, and I mean like from East India, okay? If you look like a so-called white man, if you feel the spirit tugging on you, all right? If you feel that the Lord is knocking at the door, okay? And you feel like you want to answer, all right, and learn this thing, and you know that this is the truth, All right, this doctrine, and I don't mean know that this is a truth as in the scriptures are true. Right, the scriptures are true, but there is one way through this. A lot of doctrines have been made off of the representation of the scriptures. All right, there is only one doctrine. Okay, only one. So don't let somebody tell you just because you look a certain way that you're not an Israelite. All right, I mean, you have to be an actual Israelite. So way back in your bloodline, all right, you have to be attached to this. Okay, but you can't just judge with your eyes alone, nor your ears alone. Okay, you have to use all the senses that the Lord gave you. Discernment, all right, faith. Okay, so if you are new, you're just now hearing this, best advice I can give you, being new myself, is to listen. Right? I can work on this every day. I can work on listening better, taking better notes, um, speaking more clearly. Okay, edifying better. All right, but this is all. These are all things that you have to be gifted with by the Lord. Okay. All right. So let's get back to this. So you heard the two examples. Now, a lot of ways that they try to deceive you is through convenience, which they've got a lot of people on the convenience tip. All right. All right. Because a lot of people are lazy. All right. Or a lot of people are also on the way to becoming more lazy. Okay. So convenience is going to be something that we listen for. Safety is going to be something that we listen for. All right. Peace is going to be something that we listen for. Okay. So let's just go into this article, read a little bit, and see what comes up. But you can best believe that this mark is the micro C-hip. It is the RFID C-hip. All right. And a lot of people already got this thing. A lot of people are already damned, man, because they don't consider the Lord. Okay. Lord willing. All right. Someone has made it to this video or others explaining this exact truth. Okay. And the Lord has lighted on you. And in the future, you'll be able to avoid. All right. What's coming. So we're going to go here to the website of a company, all right, that is actually selling this micro C-hip, okay, or yeah, an iteration of this C-hip, this technology, all right. So pay attention to the technology, pay attention to what they say, their wording, all right. Just pay attention to what this thing is, okay. And it was so have it that this company, I think it's a company called Dangerous Things. All right, that's through the spirit that thing was named that. All right, because what we are about to read about here, this micro C-hip, is very dangerous because it is playing with the words of the Lord, man. It's going to make something that is sin towards the Lord. All right, it's going to try to coax you into getting this thing to make you drop your guard. All right, and that's very dangerous. Very dangerous. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people have already taken this thing without even considering Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and read some of this. Let's see. And I'm just reading the article. All right, giving my opinion on this thing according to the scriptures. I'm not making any money off of this. This is fair use. Okay, I'm just reading this, and we are filtering this through what we read in the Holy Scriptures. Okay. I also want to give a warning to anyone watching this trying to come up against the Lord. That is exactly what you are doing. All right. This is information that the Lord told us to warn about. this article seems to go into something that sounds like, or something that is, okay, what we are warned about in Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17. So, if you mess with this video, all right, the Lord sees you. All right, not that I'm gonna do anything. I'm just a human being. Okay, I'm down here doing what the Lord told us to do. Is warn of snares and traps, and whether you know it or not, or whoever wants to take this video down, is that this is what the Lord clearly points to. Okay, so if you mess with these videos or any video on any subject of the men of the Lord that we are putting out there as warnings, the Lord sees you, man. Okay? The Lord sees you. So that is my warning to you, whomever you are that wants to take any type of video from the men of the Lord down. All right? You are being put on notice. Okay? And that's coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right? So let's go ahead and read some of this. It says, let me see. We'll start down. I'm not going to start at the top of this, but all right. It says, what is biohacking? Okay. We'll just go right into this. It says types of biohacking implants. It says there are two types of biohacking implants we focus on at the moment. Passive RFID transponder implant, aka C-hip implants. And I'm gonna just read this verbatim. If this video gets struck, it just gets struck, man. Anyway, let's start at the top of this again. It says types of biohacking implants. There are two types of biohacking implants we focus on at the moment. Passive RFID transponder implants, and in parentheses it says aka chip implants. It says and magnetic implants, and some more parentheses, it says biosafe magnet implants. It says our chip implants are popular for identity and access control applications, while our magnetic implants are commonly used for magnetic field sensing and magnetic interaction applications. All right, the next part of the article says the basics of RFID, in parentheses it says chip implants. All right, it says RFID is an acronym for radio frequency identification, which is a broad term describing anything you can identify using radio waves like radar, cell phones, Wi-Fi, etc. Okay, so what I'm about to show you here, they're showing a picture of the, hold on, let me turn this phone for a second. As you can see, right here is the Karoks. All right, and right here in the palm is the micro C-hip, or the RFID C-hip. All right, now hold on a second, because I want to go here. I'm going to go back here. All right, this is the interlinear. So we're going to go down here to look at the word for mark. Okay, see this? G5480. The G is for Greek, all right? So in the Greek, it's charagma. All right, let's just see how this is pronounced really quick.
Strong's G5480, charagma. Charagma.
As you can see, this is the word right here, charagma. All right, let's go into this. All right, you see, mark, graven. Okay, it says a stamp an imprinted mark, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Okay? There's a whole doctrine on the Antichrist. We're not waiting for one man, which is what the most of the world sees in their own mind when they read this. All right? Anti is against. That word Christ right here goes back to Messiah or anointed. So anyone that is against the Messiah is an Antichrist. Okay? It says the mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work. All right? But up here in the I want to go up here to this root word. All right, let's see what this root word is. As you can see, karox. All right, karox. Just going to play this really quick.
Strong's G 5482. Charax. Charax.
All right, you see down here? To sharpen to a point akin to, through the idea of scratching. Well, let's look down here for a minute. A pale or stake, a palisade. All right. So give me a minute. Give me a minute really quick here. Hold on a minute. All right. Karox means palisade. Palisade or rampart, referring to a defensive structure made of stakes, all right, a stake or fortified embankment. Okay, here's a more detailed explanation, meaning the word karox is derived from the Greek verb karasso, meaning to sharpen to a point. All right, it refers to a pointed stake or palisade. All right, it says right here used in fortifications and can also denote a military rampart or defensive structure. All right, so hold on a second. All right, so remember up here, where'd it go? Refers to a pointed stake or palisade. All right, so hold on. Let's go back here. All right, so this is what this is, man. All right. See that? Okay. So let's go ahead and keep reading. However, our chip implants are passive RFID devices, meaning the chip implants have no power source of their own and do not transmit anything using radio waves. Instead, our chip implants get their power and communicate data using a very short-range shared magnetic field. Here's a quick explainer video that quickly details the difference between it. All right, so they go on to show a video. All right, but at this point, the only thing that matters is not getting this thing put into you. Okay? Below this video, whatever it was, showing how these magnetic things work, it says there are many reasons to use passive RFID technology in our chip implant products. But the most important are safety, extremely short operating range, and batteryless operation. No need to charge or change batteries. These limitations actually provide two great benefits: better privacy and a hassle-free, management-less experience. Once your upgrade is installed, all right, said it's an upgrade. The words that they use, man. You never have to manage it or worry if it's charged. It's always ready to work for you. Okay? You can listen to the words that they're saying, and they're making it seem like a good thing to get this. All right? But again, they are not considering the Lord. Neither are most people who just fall for this. All right? All right, let me scroll down here in this article and see if there's anything else. All right, again, it says the basics of magnetic implants. A magnetic implant is just that: a magnet coated or protected in biosafe material that can safely be implanted. All right. So I just wanted to read some of that, show how slick these people are with their words. Safety and convenience. All right, it says, how are biohacking implants safely installed? It says our X series implants are injectable devices which should be easily installable by medical professionals or professional body piercers, not tattoo artists. It says in parentheses. It says we partner with such professionals and maintain a map of these partners. Let's see. Yeah, that was it for that article, but I just wanted to look something up really quick here. All right, so look back at this. Strong's definition: Karox. All right, to sharpen to a point akin to. Let's see what this is really quick. Oops, hold on. Akin to grapho. Okay.
Strong's G 1125. Grapho. Grapho.
All right, to write with a reference to the form of letters. Let's see. All right, so really what this man is doing, okay, is writing on you. All right, his name, okay, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten. All right, a record. To fill with writing. All right, to grave, especially to write, figuratively to describe, write. Okay. So something to engrave. All right. Let's go back here because it said akin to. So a pale or stake. All right. So akin to grapho through the idea of scratching. It says a stake. All right. Let's go over here really quick. All right.
Stake.
A strong wooden or metal post with a point at one end driven into the ground to support a tree to support a tree, form a part of a fence, act as a boundary, mark, etc. All right. Let me see. Let me see if there's any more in here. All right, yeah, they went into something else. All right. Let me see. I typed in what is the tool used to insert a microchip into a human? Human microchip implants are typically inserted using a syringe-like device. All right. I want to know what it's called. Tool used to insert a human microchip implant is a syringe. All right, let me see. What's going on? Hold on. Hold on a second. All right, you see that there. All right. You have to ask this thing the right question. All right. Anyway, let me go back here for a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me look up this really quick. Oops, I probably could have kept it there. Hold on. This thing is gonna kick me off of here now. All right. So I typed in micro C-hip implant. All right, and went to images. Okay, now hold on. All right. And this is what comes up. Okay. All right. So you can see there, it shows the same, the Karox and the micro C-hip. But it's important to get this truth now because it's going out so tough and they can't refute it. Just like we read in Luke 21:15, that they are steadily taking information down or putting up more lying uh, articles, man. Okay, this is the micro C-hip. This is the mark of the beast, man. Okay. Here's another. All right, you got the Karox with the C-hip right there. C-hips. Alright, that is what it is, man. These people are going to sit here and lie and say that it's not, alright, that this thing is harmless, that is super convenient, that you needed to keep up with the times. Okay, and a lot of people are going to fall for this because they do not know the Lord. That's the point. I already took up a lot of time searching for that stuff, so that's it for that article. I'm not going to read too much more of that. All right, and again, that's the spirit that thing that we just read was by a company called Dangerous Things. All right, and you better believe if you don't know what the micro C-hip is, and you are even considering receiving something like this into your body just to keep up with the world or just to be able to hold some type of status, all right, that you are playing a dangerous game, all right, and one that you are going to lose. Okay, so with that, do not take the micro C-hip. Do not take the RFID C-hip. Filter all these things through Revelation 13, verses 16 and 17. All right. Yeah, don't take the mark of the beast. Don't take the charagma. Okay. So with that, all praise to Yahweh. In the name of his son, Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone. This is where I have learned this truth, and this is where I am still learning this truth. And also, shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. Lord willing, I am of that number, and Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video. Shalom.